my thing just broke. I can never have one video without dropping something or breaking something. Like, I think that's just me. What the heck? I love this. Okay, well, there goes that. Dude, I have something in my teeth. Damn. Well, just ignore that whole part where I had something in my teeth, dude. Hey guys, so I decided to do an updated brow routine because I know I do have a brow routine on my channel, but it is a little bit older and it's when I just started first getting into YouTube, so I wanted to do an updated one for you guys. And I'm also using a new product. If you watch my 3 Falls Looks video, you know what I'm talking about. It is the MAC Brow Marker, and it has 2 sides to it. So the first side is like a marker, and then the other side is, it has product in it. Like this part, you want to make sure that you go like this, so you get all the product in there. And this is just like a sponge, so you can really color your brow. So I've really been liking this because I've been doing my brows a lot more natural. Like I don't have that like slayed Instagram brow like I used to. So if you like more natural brows, this is definitely for you. And then if you like that Instagram brow, then you can watch my older video because I do use the brow pomade from Anastasia in that video. So yeah, let's get started. And these guys are not going to fall. They're definitely sturdy on. You guys saw what happened. It was just a mess. So yeah. So I've been doing the new trend that's on Instagram. It's called the soap brow, and it's like using legit soap. Like I have my soap right here. It's a little crusty, so don't judge. And this is just like a Dove soap. You don't have to go out and get like a really expensive soap. So you take the soap, and you can use water, but I'm going to use my Mario spray. And you spray your spoolie, and you just go like this with the soap. And you comb through your brows. Easy enough, right? So you just brush your brows up. And I go over. So we all have brows that are our favorite, and we always have that troubled brow. For me, this is the troubled brow. This brow is just so frustrating to me. Like I try to make it match this one, but it doesn't. Like you can see there's more hair over here. There's a better shape. Like I like my brows kind of more rounded. So this one has more of an arch. So to do that, I just take concealer and cover it, but you're gonna see through the video. What I do is I go in with the end with the sponge, and I make sure that I get the product. Like make sure you get all the product. And also if you do get this product, it's kind of like a liquid eyeliner. You just want to make sure all the product gets in there. Like don't lay it down because you're not going to be able to get that product. So just make sure it's standing up straight and shake it, of course, like you would an eyeliner. What I usually do is I go over here, like you see where the missing area is where I don't have any hair. See, it's not like connected. So I start right here, and I don't like to press really hard just because we want this to be more of like a natural brow. So I just follow my natural shape. See? So you can honestly just do that and be done, but I like to just fill under here just so everything looks finished. And you can also draw little hairs too. You're going to see me do that as well. So I go under here with the marker, and then I just flick through. And now I'm just drawing up just to imitate the hairs. And I just go with like how my brow grows. I don't really want to go against it because it's just not going to look like it's my real brow. It's not going to look natural. And now I'm just going to go over because I do see like a missing area, like a little bit. So I'm just going to go back in with this other side and just make sure I get that area. And the area I'm talking about is like right over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I always manage to film at this time, like always, and there's always a bunch of cars. Like I always film around like rush hour time. It's like 4:39. So it just, I need to like film early ass in the morning when no one's awake. So those are my completed brows. So as you can see, like I did do a lot more products over here than here. So what I usually do is I go through when I brush again. I'm just taking my Anastasia spoolie and just brushing through so all the product is dispersed evenly. So now just to clean up and make my brow pop out a little bit more, I'm taking a concealer brush right here, and I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape and just going right underneath my brow. So I start right here at the beginning. And this is a good trick too, like if you forgot to get your brows done, you can just conceal the hairs. Especially if you have like somewhere to go and you don't have time to get your eyebrows done, just put concealer underneath your eyebrow and you'll be Gucci. So I'm going to be blending that out with an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I like to use this underneath my brow just to blend it out because I feel like it blends really nicely. I believe this brush is like for right here, but I never use it for there. I always use it for my brows, and this brush is like $3. The white ones I don't like. I like the black ones, and this one honestly has lasted me for a couple years now. I didn't have to replace it, so. And just to blend it a little bit more, I go in with this dual fiber pointer brush, and I go right underneath again, and I raise my brow a little bit just so I can really get everything blended. Okay. And you don't have to worry about like the concealer because you're going to be doing I like to do my brows first, so I'm going to be doing my foundation, so you won't be able to see any of this, but you can do your foundation first. I just prefer to do my foundation after my eyeshadow just in case of fallout. So now for the top, I'm going to be using the LA Pro concealer in the shade Toffee. And I'm not using the Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand because it is a little bit lighter. And like I said, I don't want that Instagram brow. I want more of a natural brow, but still kind of glam. So I'm going to be using that on the top. And I feel like if I do both, it's just going to look like way too popped out. So I'm going to start like I did at the bottom, right at the top. And be very careful with this part. Actually, be very careful with both parts, but especially the top. And like I did in my other brows tutorial, I like to raise my brow just so I don't mess it up. Hold the brush right here, raise your brow, and then just drag it down. See how you just get a straight line with that? I feel like it's a lot easier than just trying to perfect it. And I'm going in with that e.l.f. brush again. And just blending up. Down. So now I'm going to go in with that pointer brush again and just blend on the top. So I blend up here and then over. So you see how we have this square in the front? I don't like that. So I'm going to take my Anastasia pencil, the other side where the spoolie is, and I'm going to brush it up. And this also helps blend the concealer. So if you couldn't get any spots or you were afraid to get too close just so you didn't mess it up, you can just brush it out. And I go over here too. And then I'll go through again with that soap spoolie. I sprayed it again and I'm just going to go through it again. Just because I feel like this really helps your brow stay. And then I'm going to go over it again with a gel. So this part is optional. You don't have to do this or the gel. I just have really crazy brows and sometimes they like to do their own thing. So I like to set them so I know that they're not going anywhere. So now I'm using the Anastasia brow gel. I'm just actually going to roll the mascara brush through it so it really gets all the hairs so they stay in place. There we go. And there's the first brow. So let's move on to the Wild Child brow. So this brow is actually cooperating today. Like it never really does this, and my brows actually look pretty good. And remember, your brows are not supposed to be identical, even though I'm a perfectionist, so I try to make them as identical as possible. But they're not identical. It's okay if they're not. That's all I do for my brows. I think it looks nice. So I'm actually going to be recording another video after this, so you guys will see. So stay tuned for that.